Well, hello there and welcome back, you little lot. Today we're going to do a autumnal design with these autumn leaves, glitters from Sonia Williams and CJP acrylics. Now today I'm using my Flexi hand and my Ink London A10 brush, and I'm coming in on the pinky finger with Honey Pearl. Now I've literally not 5 minutes ago voiced over the CJP haul, so if that's not up already, it's definitely coming in the next day or two. Don't want to spoil you and release 2 videos at once, you'll think I've gone mad. So this is a new acrylic to myself, and I have had a CJP delivery this week. Excuse me, I seem to get a bit of a frog in my throat today. So I've had a CJP delivery and I have done a swatch and a haul for you. They've gosh, what's wrong with me? They have released a brush line. It has got acrylic brushes called the Queenie. It's a size 16, oh my god. I can only dream to work with something like that, gosh. What else? They have brought out a set of gel brushes and art brushes. I've purchased a couple of the art brushes because I am working on my line work, so freehand. So I've got a couple of those. Like I said, if that's not up already, guys, it's definitely the next one. So what am I doing now? I'm coming in with the Sonia Williams cookies now. One of these is Copper Penny and the other one is Cookies. I'll confirm what they are and I'll make sure everything is in the description box below for you. As always, guys, it is something I do like to keep on top of, because if I don't put it down, I forget my head if it was, honest I would. So I got the CJP Autumn Days kit, which was released, it was August, a bit like the end of August. They released this kit and it sold out like so fast, and I was just lucky, really lucky, and I did a video for that. I will link that below for you, and it's got autumnal colours in, and I haven't actually picked up an acrylic brush in like over 3 weeks, so I wanted to get the shades out and do something. I've been itching to do an acrylic set. I just haven't had time since getting back off holiday. I knew I was going to have a manic week at work when I got back. I knew what I was walking into. So like I said, the first chance I've got, I've done this design for you, and we'll get it up and you can have a look at what I come up with. I've got 2 lots of these autumn leaves. One is a burnt orange and it's got iridescent pieces in. So one's like a holographic sequin, and mixed in with it is a iridescent sequin, both in the burnt orange. The burnt orange has a shift of the gold, and obviously the iridescent is see-through. And I've also got some green and gold ones. So I've mixed them up, and we're going to put those in the design today. So what I'm trying to do is turn this leaf around so that not the base of the leaf, but the actual jagged edge is on that honey pearl. I thought that would be a nice effect. So when I finish faffing, I will then come in on the ring finger. Now this is all kept in real time, this one. So this is honey pearl again. I'm coming in at the cutie. I'm just trying to think what colour I put at the top. I know it's a beautiful brown colour, but I'm rubbish. Okay, I've been and had a look, and I think it is Chestnut. Chestnut is a deep chocolate brown, and it has a shimmer of very fine blue and like a red, like a deep red glitter through it. So I think it's that one. We'll have a look in a minute when I put the colour down. So yeah, I've just started back using CJP, and I've got to say, you know, this is the first time I've used it in a long time, and I loved it. I really enjoyed working with it. It's very smooth, colours are pigmented. You'll see a little goes a long way. And they've just brought out different size pots, haven't they? They've increased the pot size, so you can buy 25 grams or the small one, which is 10 grams. Right, here we go. Yeah, that definitely looks like chestnut. You can see the shimmer through it already. So what I've done is put the bulk of that bead on the very tip and then feathered the edge back because I want to blend that, and this is going to be an ombre. Again, working in really small beads. I'm just going to feather that back into that honey, and then I move on to the middle finger. This is going to be a clear tip. Now I've got everything out on the table in front of me, what you've seen already, so the glitters, the leaves, and I knew I wanted to do a clear tip. I knew I wanted the leaves, but I was actually going to put the champagne gold glitter behind it, but there was something about it and I thought, no, I need something else. So I got my little drawer out and I found this copper leaf, so I thought, perfect. So I am going in with small pieces of the copper leaf onto the wet acrylic, and then I come in with a bead. This isn't sticking, so I go and get a bead of teeny tiny bead of clear acrylic from CJP, and I will then put that gold leaf into that clear acrylic. I am going to do a trail from the right hand cuticle across the tip and then up the side wall to the free edge of the left hand side. So I'll do like a trail of this copper leaf across the nail, and then I'll let that set and I will go on to the point finger. So I'll leave that set and I will then come in with antique bronze and I will put a bead of that at the cuticle area. I'll lay that on, tuck it in very carefully around that cuticle area, not getting it on that skin. Around the cuticle area. When I'm happy with that, I will then feather it down, bring it down on one side, tuck it in around that cuticle, pull it down the other side, and then bring the centre of that bead down. Now, although these are they're not design powders, they don't need capping, I can build the nail with it. I actually don't want to. I want to save the colours because they are gorgeous, so I am going to clear cap it. So I am putting that at the bottom of the nail, and then I come in with Cookies from Sonia Williams, the glitter, and then I will come over the top with a few of the copper penny and the champagne gold. Excuse me, I've just had a slurp of my tea, trying to get rid of this frog in my throat, and it's just not going this morning. I'm proper croaky. I thought I'd get this voiced over and up for you. Yeah, as soon as I've done it, so that you can relax, get yourself a cuppa, get some snacks, and just watch somebody have a play around with some acrylic. Oh, I'll tell you what I decided to do here actually, it's just come back to me. I'm putting the glitter on, and as I pull it down I can see like a falling fade, for want of another word, a falling of tiny little glitter, and the very tip is clear, and I really liked it. So instead of doing a full on clear tip, I've only done a portion of it, so only a very, very small amount, and I really liked it, so I'm going to be doing that again. It was a complete fluke, honestly. I didn't mean to, it was just the way it looked. I looked down and thought, oh, I actually like that. It's noisy, disturbing my video. Did you hear that? I'm really sorry. I've got the window wide open and a massive crow's just gone past. Right then, so going back to the middle finger, guys. I think he's cruising for a bruising. Can you hear him? He's come back. He's very vocal this morning. Oh, now he's just being rude. So, middle finger, we are coming in with those autumn leaves. I am putting them on periodically so that we can still see the copper leaf underneath, keeping the clear tip, so we should be able to see through that, have the reflection of the copper leaf, the green and gold, the burnt orange, and the reflective leaves. Okay, so we're now coming into the final finger on this hand, and it is the thumb. We're going to do a, honey pearl down at the cuticle area again. Place that bead down, tuck it in very carefully around that cuticle, tuck it in till I'm happy. If I'm not happy, then I put my brush into a point and I will just run it along the edge of that cuticle area and make sure it's not touching. So you can see me there is tucking my brush behind that bead. There'll be a very, very tiny road between the cuticle and my bead to ensure that it doesn't touch. Just enough to put the point of my brush in to make sure that it doesn't touch the skin. So I come in with a small bead here, slightly wetter, into a fade, and then I'm going to come in with a copper penny at the tip, and I'm going to do this at a slant. So if I do a, if it's not an ombre because I'm going to put a glitter trail between the two shades, and if ever I do that, I don't like to do it straight across. I always I just think it's more appeasing to the eye. I just think it elongates the nail, it's more attractive, and I prefer it on the wonk, really, guys. Just, you know, on a slant, going down and then coming across and up. And here I am coming in with that champagne gold, and then I come in, once I'm happy with that, put it across. So you always see me come in with glitter. It's a wet brush dipped into the raw glitter, and I'm putting it into that wet acrylic. If ever you see me do this, 9 times out of 10 I do try to put the brush into the centre of the nail first, because that's where the majority of the glitter is on my brush. So that's the thickest part that I want it on the nail as well, and then as I get less and less on my brush, I will then move it to the side. So here I've come in this corner, I've popped it down on a teeny tiny bit of clear acrylic, and what I will do is manoeuvre it to where I want it so that it sits around that side wall, down that side, and comes across in an elegant manner. So you don't just plonk it on, you know, I'm placing it exactly where I want it. And then here I am coming in with a bit of the cookie and the copper penny, just tiny bits just to highlight it here and there so that it ties the whole design in together. Anyway guys, once I'm happy with that, I will then clear cap all of these nails. Here I am checking it all, making sure I'm happy, making sure those glitter pieces are flat. So I will clear cap and file off camera, and then it's time for the top coat. So this is the end of the video guys. I really hope you've enjoyed watching me have a play around with this new acrylic system. I really enjoyed working with it. My friend was spot on. I think I needed time to get, you know, the hang of how this acrylic log works. Look at that, I had to zoom in. Just the shimmer on that copper red sort of shimmer, and it's got blue. You can't see it there, but it's got blue as well. It's amazing. Really like it. Anyway, I am going to leave you with a clip at the end of the full finished design. I will top coat the top of these nails. I will give it a full cure, and then I come back and I do the underside. So those clear tips, those index finger and the middle finger, I will do the underside and again give it a full cure. If you've enjoyed this video today, can you please give me a thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed already, I would love it if you would. Now we're creeping up towards the 500 mark subscribers. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And I have, for the last 6 months, been getting a little bit of a collection going from all the nail supplies that I've been doing, and I've got a giveaway coming. So I will make sure that I video that and get that up. I am not going to advertise that as a giveaway. I want the guys who subscribe and watch week in week out, I want you guys to get it. I've heard that a lot of people will see, you know, giveaway and they come on, and that's not what I want. So it's going to be a secret between me and you lovely lot. So here we are guys, this is the finished result. I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time.